by KZM Ugbodaga. The Lagos state government on Tuesday sealed off the premises of some major commercial transport companies at Jibowu, on a corridor road, as it begins enforcement of the relocation of interstate buses from Jibowu to Ajata. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Transportation, Olufemi Salami ordered the seal-off with the approval of the Acting Commissioner for Transportation, Anofu Elegushi. Among the companies sealed were Chisco Transport, Ifex Express Limited, and GUO Transport. Other companies, including God is Good, GIG, and Peace Mass Transport, were ordered to immediately stop operation of cargo services around Jibowu. The seal-off, according to Elegushi, was a follow-up enforcement of a directive earlier this year, by Governor Akinwun Mayambode, to all transporters operating around the Jibowu and the stretch of a corridor road, to relocate their operations to Ajata, where the government had provided a land to accommodate them, now known as Ajata Luxury Bus Station. According to him, the Ajata Luxury Bus Station was being made ready by a concessionaire with whom government had entered into an agreement to build it, with modern facilities provided, adding that all that the transporters were required to do was to comply with the government's directive to relocate to the new station. Anofu, however, said that the transporters would be expected to pay the concessionaire to use the new bus station, but that the amount to be paid would be negotiated. Earlier at a news conference in Alaza, Ikeja, Lagos, southwest Nigeria, after a meeting with stakeholders, Elegushi declared government's readiness to enforce the road traffic law, saying that the state government, in its resolve to take the economy to higher heights with the goal of making it the third largest on the continent, would not sit back and encourage the flagrant disobedience of the law of the state, especially where and when it had to do with the security and safety of the people. Businesses and investments can only thrive in an atmosphere of peace, tranquility, and obedience of extant laws. Indeed, our driving style and habits eloquently portrays us to the average first-time visitor to our climes, he stated. Elegushi said henceforth, all public transportation buses would operate under same law and regulations governing their operations in the state, saying that to this end, higher institution shuttle buses, cantonment shuttle buses would no longer be permitted to operate commercially on the state roads. They should restrict their operations to the campuses, base, or cantonment for which they are licensed to operate shuttle services. Heads of the various higher institutions, cantonment and base commandants, and so on, will ensure all shuttle service buses approved for operation on their grounds are so restricted. Commercial bus/taxi operators are to comply with laid-down regulations governing such operations. Such include, among others, registration of the vehicles with the relevant department of the ministry and being painted in approved colors. Such vehicles must also comply with the regulations guiding their operations, which include but not limited to obtaining driver and conductor's badges and vehicle body tag for delineation of routes.